Let's start clapping right now for we got a legend in the building.
Appreciate that.
We don't need no introduction. Y'all know who the fuck this is, man.
I appreciate that.
Man, the motherfucking legend in the building. Goddamn, man, I was a young nigga, man. You know how many niggas I got into behind this. No, man, niggas I got into. Man, Scrappy in the motherfucking building. What's up, brother?
Man, I'm blessed, man. How y'all doing?
Hey, man, it's a pleasure, man. It's a real
pleasure. The world
pleasure.
is watching. You feel me?
Man, nah, for real.
24/7.
So what's been going on, brother? How's life, man? You know, we pretty much watched you grow up. Everybody who know anything a little bit, nigga, you know, we watched you grow up young doing this music, man. How's life been treating you?
Life is good, man. It's what I make it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Got the family, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to see what that's at. You feel me?
He's trying to see what that's at.
You know what I'm saying? I love my babies, you know what I'm saying? I got my babies. Music going good. Got the new single, got 2 new singles out, Love. And then I got another one called Thangin' featuring Sukihana and Beat King. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Club God.
Shit, cuz. I call that shit, how Drake did that shit was like Atlanta. Yeah, that type shit. I be like Georgia, Texas, Florida type shit.
Nah, facts.
It's for real, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I just picked the 2 most ratchetest people other than myself. To get on there. You know what I'm saying?
When you see that nigga Beat King going around with the cucumber shit, man, were you disgusted or was you with it? Was you like, oh, this lit?
No. Rest in peace,
Trouble.
my nigga Trouble.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, my nigga Trouble. He held that for a long time.
Nah,
you know
for real.
Like, he held that for a long time.
Man, and you in Dallas right now, so let's go and get into it. Man, speaking of rest in peace, man, you had actually, I think you was the one on Love and Hip Hop who saw that MO3, Dallas MO3 passed away, and you told Jock about it.
Yeah.
Even when you saw that, you know what I'm saying, seeing that, you know, bro passed, and were you a fan of his music? Did you know him at the time?
I didn't know him personally, but I loved his music. You know what I'm saying? I'm an R&B hip hop type dude, and the way he sing, the way he would bring them cadences in, I was like, but cuz it's amazing. Cause I'm talking about, it feel like you going into some ghetto church type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tabernacle.
It's a new, you know, hip hop always makes a new form of music, and it seems like they were tapping into that pain music was just
but not even pain music. Cuz will say something about a chick, about a club or something, but he'll make that shit feel so soulful.
Nigga.
You feel what I'm saying? Like he be like this.
Yeah.
Nigga, let me get up. You know what I mean? You feel me?
That's facts, man. That's greatness right there, for real. Now you in Dallas, man. You on the Millennium tour.
Yeah.
How does it feel to get back and touch the tour, touch the fans again? How was it? You just came off the tour right now, so if they don't know, that nigga just turned it up.
Yeah.
How does it feel to get out here and touch the fans with this tour, whatever?
It's amazing, bro. The how I can come from where I come from, the age, the time, and still be relevant today. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of blow my mind. You know what I'm saying? Cause I kind of tap in with God all the time. I don't really do the other shit. So when I'm tapped into God, cuz already let me know like it's gonna keep going. You know, it's gonna keep going as long as you move. You feel what I'm saying? And when I got on this tour, and before the tour, I was doing everything I supposed to do to stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? Before the tour. So when the tour came around last year, I just jumped on that bitch and I just kept spot dating. They ain't pay me nothing. They ain't give me nothing. It was just like, I'm working. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We work. You know what I'm saying? We work till we get it. And that's like the thing, you know, for me. And I always see my work pay off, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, that shit lit, man. Like to be coming out there with my brother, Lloyd. Last year, he was bringing me and Trivial out. He brought me and Trivial out, and they would go crazy. Like, and Trivial didn't even do the whole thing. I had to do all the shit, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to them, because they had some other shit going on, but I was like, nah, I'm finna be on all these bitches, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna be on all these bitches. Just like when Jon first put me on, I was like, once I seen that crowd, the arena shit, I'm used to the club shit. I'm a club nigga. When Jon put me in front of the max crowd, I was like, oh yeah, I'm never going back home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, this when the lights wasn't even on the cell phones. It was like, nigga was still taking pictures, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they had the flip joint, you know what I'm saying? And so it like, from that to here, and I was a kid, and I see this shit now, and I just dove straight in. I told Cuz, I was like, cause we had a show one night, and I always tell this story, excuse me, everybody. I told it, look, we on a show in Athens, Georgia. Me, Trillville, Lil Jon, Eastside Boys. Lil Jon, Eastside Boys had just signed, Lil Jon had just signed me and Trillville. So we going out there to do our first ever show with Lil Jon. You feel what I'm saying? And it was the homecoming of Georgia State in Athens, the real Georgia State. Nigga, we got the brawling in that bitch. You feel what I'm saying? We kids for real. We got the brawling with some grown men. Like, you know how it go down, and then we get on the bus, and you know what I'm saying, Don, P. Tribb, everybody like, shit, we finna go back to Atlanta, or we finna go to the party, blah, blah, blah. And I knew where my life was at. I ain't had that. You know what I'm saying? I did like that. I said, hey, I looked at John, I was like, hey, bro, look, hey, when I go home, bro, I ain't finna go to no, you know what I'm saying, no middle class house, nigga. I'm finna go home to the trenches, you know what I mean? And that ain't where I wanna go to after seeing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I said, bro, like, if you can just let me come on a tour, bro, you ain't gotta give me nothing, you ain't gotta give me no paper, no clothes or nothing. I said, I'll watch this shit every day. You know what I'm saying? I'll create my own job, whatever I gotta do to get my paper, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's about you, but I'm gonna put my work in to show people that I supported you and I worked for myself, you know what I'm saying? And that's where I was at, and I had a dream with it. The dream was with it in my head, so once that shit was going, man, I told that nigga that shit, and he said he looked, shit was crazy. He looked at Trillville, they were getting off the bus, his bus, going, they were finna get in their car, they were like, we're going back to Atlanta, da-da-da. I had told that nigga looked at me, that nigga said, you for real? I was like, hell yeah. That nigga said, all right, tell your manager, we finna roll. I was like, oh, hey, cuz, let go. You know what I mean? And nigga, ever since then, when I seen that big shit, nigga, I was like, nigga, I'm never going back, nigga, never.
Why do you think you had such a high work ethic so young?
Cause I ain't had shit. You know what I'm saying? I watched my mama hustle and get shit, like from nothing. Like I watched my mama hustle, get the shit from nothing. No family help, none of that shit, and you gotta get it on your own. And then I'm like, shit, mama can't help me. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta get it on my own, you know what I mean?
Man, and the people in the comments, they might remember this, but there was a time you came to a club in Dallas. You probably don't remember the name, but it's called DMX.
I remember that.
Bro, it was like the biggest club in Dallas at the time off of Northwest Highway.
2 levels.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I remember that.
Bro, this was, nigga, I remember a fight broke out. And I don't know if somebody threw a bottle, but I remember you dove off the stage. Just head first. And I'm like, oh, I said, oh, it's lit.
But then you kept performing.
No, listen, that same shit happened last week.
Oh, shit, it's still going down. Still going down.
Look, I wasn't a part of it, though. Like,
but
I was
it still
there.
happens, though.
No, I was there. But I was so fucking gone, I don't remember none of it. I swear, I put it on God, my babies, everybody. Like, I was there, and the shit that I was doing reminded me of what y'all talking about. Like, niggas is still telling me stories that I can't even share with them because I don't remember, you feel what I'm saying? And I put that on, like I said, I put it on my kids and my godly father. Like, I really didn't know what that was, bro. I woke up the next day, had 100 calls and shit, texts. I'm like, what happened? I looked at the niggas in the van. I'm like, hey man, what the fuck going on? Nigga was like, and then I come in this week, everybody on tour got a different story about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, cuz.
The story get crazy and crazy.
It get crazy and crazy, but what I realize is that that's Lil Scrap coming out. It ain't Big Scrap. Big Scrap cool, calm, collect like I am right now. Lil Scrap coming to play, and that motherfucker came in when I started working out and doing all that shit, niggas just started dropping, and nigga Lil Scrap came in, was like, hey, bro, you need to chill, bro, I got this. And that shit just went down. That shit just went down, cuz. For real. For real.
How many fights you think you've been in since your career started?
Damn, I done got locked up for 100 of them bitches. Like, I mean, Pooh baby, no, Pooh. How many fights we done got in, cuz, on this? That shit really unlimited, cuz for real, I was one of them dudes that I ain't really like to disrespect, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I ain't know where it was coming from, and I ain't understand the game at that time that, you know, you got haters everywhere, and the person might not even be a hater. They just want you to see him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? I would soon I see them fuck you fingers go up, or them trigger fingers, you know what I'm saying? I'm jumping in the crowd, I'm gonna punch you, nigga. Like, I don't even know what that mean. That I felt like you trying to kill me.
Yeah, looking right at me.
That shit just made me mad instantly, and every nigga I was with jumping off with me, you know what I'm saying?
Who was the biggest nigga you say you took off on?
I don't even know their name. I don't be knowing their name.
I mean, do you remember the situation where like a nigga looked like hella big, but hey, I'm gonna take off on this nigga?
Yeah, no. My mama raised me for that. Like Mama D definitely.
Shout out Mama D for real.
Yeah, Cuz told me since I was a legit. Cuz was like, I don't give a fuck how big they is. If you feel like in your heart you can't beat them, pick up something and knock the fuck out of them with it. You know what I'm saying?
Get him, Craig.
And I was just like, oh look, when I seen Friday, listen, I never understood that shit till I seen Friday.
Right.
I was a young nigga, like when she told me that, I was like, what the fuck you mean, cuz? Pick up something and knock the fuck out. Even when she told me, I didn't come across that situation.
Yeah.
But I came across that situation before Friday, and then when I seen Friday the movie, I was like,
Oh yeah,
that was she got, yeah, nigga. Fuck that. Take him out. Yeah.
Man, now your mama is a real OG, man.
Yeah.
Like solid, man.
She got some crinkles, but
Yeah, she got for sure.
Yeah.
But she love her son.
she love her kids.
Yeah. Now,
she gonna kill a brick.
what is something that you can remember growing up young, a lesson that your mama taught you?
It's nonstop. That shit been going since I was young, and I appreciate that shit, cause like I be seeing that shit. Like, people don't do that with their kids, bro. Like, they don't sit their kids down and have one-on-one, like, hey. Because of her, I sit my kid now. I don't give a fuck how old they is. I be like, shit, if I tell you now, you gonna catch it later on. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's how I was my pops. My pops a preacher. You know what I'm saying? But he was in the street before that. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing, my mama got him in the church. The crazy thing, the devil in his life got him in the church. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, mama is like, not like, you know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, so, like basically, like, it's like nigga just was taught that from the beginning, bro. Like, just to be like on that shit, like, for real. Like, be on it and about your business, like, for real.
But how does it feel like to see your mama actually be like one of the stars of love and
I've
hip hop?
always seen my mama as a star.
Yeah.
My mama used to be, she done did like shows with the Gap Band back in the day. Like before, like I done came down, I done woke up middle of the night, heard my mama singing with her band a Tony Braxton song, and I literally thought it was Tony Braxton. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
I was like, damn, I was like, man, I thought I was dreaming. So I'm walking and go down the stairs, you know that in the hood, like you got the little you ain't got the house steps, you got the wall, the big wall, and then you got the little part right there, and you be like, hey, you know what I mean? And I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Cuz be blowing. I thought that was the real person. You feel me?
Nah, facts. Was she always before the cameras came on Love and Hip Hop? Was she already like that, or did
my mom been turned up the whole time I
Talk
know
to
her?
Talk to me.
No, listen. Like, I heard stories from the childhood Mama D, and I've lived through my age of Mama D, and cuz always been like that. You know what I'm saying? She always been like that. She done got worse, but she always been like, she gonna set it off. Like, I'm talking about a boyfriend didn't fuck with her or something like that. Cuz pulled a fire alarm and just laid down in the middle of the school in the hallway. Cuz like this. Cuz I heard the same story from all my family members. I was like, my mama did what? They were like, nah, like, we understand what you go through. Like, we get it. Like, oh no, cuz come with everything. You know, cuz gonna make a movie out this bitch. Cuz ain't gonna leave here without making a movie. You feel what I'm saying? Believe that.
Now I gotta ask you, what made you jump into love and hip hop? Because I think that really actually showed another side of Scrappy that nobody knew you was as charismatic and as funny as you was until the show. What made you jump in that?
Shit, I was just trying to help the women in my life. I was trying to make sure my kids' mama, my daughter mama had her shit, and my mama had her shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know I used to be reckless with how I live life, so I'm like, at least I put somebody in place to take care of the shit. I felt like they were better than me at taking care of shit. So I'm like, my daughter still be straight, my mama still be straight, but I put these people in the place. You feel me?
It's like when you touch Love and Hip Hop, it seemed like for even like my girl, she's like, that nigga Scrappy, that nigga fashion game turned up. Like every season is getting colder. Like was it because of Love and Hip Hop, or you already dripped down? You dripped out before
Nah,
that?
I ain't know how to dress.
Bro, nigga coming through now. I was like,
when I first got on Love and Hip Hop, I ain't know how to dress. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
It came, you know, talking with the wife and all that. Cause wife, she's a stylist. She's actually done. She done stabbed me 100 times, and I just caught on to how she was doing it, and I'm like, oh, okay. That's how you
Now I'm
do
on
it.
you. Now I'm on y'all
Yeah,
ass.
and now, but, and I had other people tell me, they were like, bro, if you keep doing that'll change everything. Yeah, nigga told me straight up, nigga said, bro, I was a dirty nigga. You know what I'm saying? Real dirty. Like I ain't really give a fuck about a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga told me, he was like, if you clean yourself off, like take a shower, work out a little bit, and put on some good clothes, bro, you'll feel better. And once I started doing that and I tapped into that, it worked.
That's what's up, man. Now with the success of Love and Hip Hop, and you also got success of music, which one do you think you get more notoriety from now?
Love and Hip Hop.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because everybody like the drama. Everybody like the problems a nigga go through and all that shit. And if everybody go back, nigga, Head Bussa, No Problem came out, Never Ever came out, and it was lit on the radio. But then shit moved until the videos came out. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm a visual person. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta really see me do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I figured out that like I'm a visual person. It's like they love my voice, they'll take it, they'll accept it. But when they gonna go crazy is when they see everything. They see me, they hear me, they feel me. You feel me? Yeah.
Man, now you've been vulnerable a lot in front of the cameras, man, and you lived your life, you know, through this lens to be judged. Like, how hard is it to like be like, okay, this is this, and you separate it and then try to live your real life?
It ain't hard at all. How I did it was I was just like, well, only a stupid motherfucker could look at a love life and try to make it a real life. You know what I'm saying? Like only a person that really don't know life can look at me and be like, he's lame or he's soft or he anything. I'm talking to a woman. I'm dealing with a woman. I'm not dealing with a man. I'm not dealing with the streets. I'm not dealing with celebrity. I'm not dealing with the stage or the performance or the studio. I'm dealing with a woman. Like, exactly. And it just show you, for me personally, I was like, shit, let me work this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Have it call, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, I done been down. Like reality TV is a stressful, man, listen, downer. It's a downer. It's not an upper. You feel what I'm saying? Only time I feel the upper is when I'm getting my checks. You feel what I'm saying? I be like, man, I guess it was for something. You feel me?
What season, how many seasons you been in now?
What that is, Chu? 10?
10 seasons.
11.
A decade.
From the jump of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, because you know it was a New York before anything.
Yeah.
He was on the first Atlanta?
Yeah, no, he was on the first Atlanta. Yeah.
From first to now. Yeah, from first to now.
How many more seasons are you willing to go to show your life?
Well, see, me, I'm a business person now. You know what I'm saying? So it's
I
like,
might make my own situation.
Yeah. So if the money right and it's gonna take care of the family, like I'm down. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if it ain't right, like they done seen it before, I just be like, I'm cool. Like I you know, because not even holler at you, fuck y'all. Them people like shout out to Mona, Stephanie, everybody that did some and VH1, like they all helped me go to the next place, which I didn't even know I was going. I just was trying to help people, like trying to help people in my life so they wouldn't take from me. Y'all get your own pockets, and I have my own pocket, and then my shit would just be extra, you know what I'm saying? But man, look, they helped the nigga, bro. So I'm like, shit, I do that shit as long as the money coming in, bro. I ain't scared of this shit. I ain't scared to be like this I am with a woman, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you take that and you be like, oh, you a sucker nigga, I'll be like, hey man, just see me in the street. Right. Like, it's a whole nother level. Yeah, it's a whole nother level, my nigga. Like, this, it's different. But, you know, people like to, they like to take certain stuff and be like, oh, that nigga, you know, I don't care about that shit. Yeah.
Do you ever look at Kurt and be like, bruh, like, come on, bruh?
What you mean? What you mean? Like,
just like, it's like, bro, you wildin'. You were wildin',
Nah. Listen. Like, I have.
You got to pull that nigga to the side.
Like I have, but But the thing is like, Kurt is, he real dope boy. He real old school dope boy. Like I know that nigga from the street. I don't know him from rap. I know Cuz from the street. Cuz a New York nigga. Like they came down to Atlanta and got in. You know what I'm saying? So I know him from that. And then I didn't even know, I didn't connect him and Rashida together. I just seen Rashida doing Do It and cranking up. And I was like, oh shit. And then I seen him later with her. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. That's what it is, you know, woo. But Kurt is 1,000. Like Kurt go through whatever other man go through, but he just handle that shit so fucking real, nigga. Cuz be like, man, I don't give a fuck. I just got a goddamn. I be like, oh, I be dying, nigga. Yeah, I be over this bit like this.
When lady ran over bro motorcycle, I was like,
oh nah, listen. When I seen that shit, I seen it when y'all seen it, I was like, bruh. I asked her, I was like, bruh, like I love mom. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I could come back from that. Like, cause I bought that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm like, cause I feel like you trying to take from me. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to have at you a little bit. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah.
Man, how much of that stuff is like really, cause some of them situations that be popping up be seeming too convenient. Like just the op is just right here at the
No. See.
Like I'm in a baby shower.
I'm gonna tell you how it is, because it's like they put people who play with people that don't play. You know what I'm saying? If I don't really fuck with that shit, but another nigga, he like, shit, I'm gonna get my shit in, and I'm over here like, bro, you do anything crazy, nigga, I'm gonna file for you. You know what I'm saying? That's just cool. I'll let this nigga on that. And nigga be like, man, I'm just getting my money, nigga. All right, I feel you, but if you do anything out of that, nigga, trying to fuck me over, nigga, I gotta do what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? And it's like that, that's it. It's just like that. It's like, and then with the women, it's like, I mean, you giving women free makeup, free camera time, free liquor. And they just made up, they feeling themselves already. They made up, they in their zone, and the bitch want, they drunk, they bitch talking them crazy. Bitch finna be like, hey, bitch, I'm finna fire off on your ass, like, bitch gonna have at it.
Now, let's take it back to season 1, where you and Stevie J had the situation.
Mm-hmm.
If that situation, I know they put y'all in front of each other, so it's gonna be whatever it be.
Right.
Do you take it back as far as just even what that scene was? Like, man, I ain't need to, we didn't need to take it there. Just two young black kings, that was gonna happen.
I feel like that was gonna happen. I feel like that was gonna happen because at the time I was with my baby mama, so I ain't really take that. Even if I wasn't with at the time, like anybody that I feel like men, like we have to like curb that part. Like we have to like, cause we all had that moment where we were like, I'm gonna call her a bitch, so I'm gonna just say fuck it. We had that moment we thinking, and niggas just gotta say fuck it, man, fuck these bitches, man, I ain't finna go there. You know what I'm saying? Cause this shit can lead to somewhere else, cause cause no, they treacherous, cause a woman to be like this, oh, a bitch, oh, okay, I got you. I know somebody that's gonna handle that for me. You feel? I ain't gonna say nothing. Go ahead, keep talking. You feel what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? I know somebody that's high-tempered, nigga, he gonna go crazy. You know, shit like that go on, you know what I'm saying? And a nigga come in, nigga, I came in that scene on probation, felony probation, drunk as fuck, high, never had fought before that on the TV or nothing like that. And I had told him, I can't play with y'all like that, and y'all can't play with me like that, cause I can go to jail, you know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing out of character. Man, them folk put me right in the heat, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there looking, I don't even know what's going on. I'm sitting there looking like, hold on, Jocelyn talking about my baby mama fucking Steve. Hold on, what's going on? I'm like, hold on, I thought this was about the bitch word. You know what I mean? Hold on. And then they just start squabbing. As soon as they start squabbing and I looked at them, cuz just bear hugged me like this. You feel what I'm saying? Cuz was just like, and he tucked his chin like this, and I'm like, oh, hold on, what's going on? Cuz been trying to slam a nigga, so I started, a nigga started goddamn. Yeah, but like I said, I was already drunk, I was already high, cuz don't do all that. He wasn't on that shit. He was pace for, you know what I'm saying? And Cuz goddamn, like we fell in the bushes cause everybody pulling us from each side, and then one side let us go, we fell in the bushes. And I told Cuz, I said, bro, you don't get up, bro. Even if you get up, I'ma have at you. You know what I'm saying? I think I used a different word, but it was something to the effect of that. And my manager at the time, he broke us up. I got up, everybody was like, you straight, Scrap? I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. And just took off. You know what I'm saying? Took off, like, hey, bro, I ain't never even did that before in my life. Like, hit a nigga like, nigga walking, and then you tap a nigga, hey, bro, what's up? Bow, bow, bow. I just started welling on him. And the thing about that night, Cub, I ain't never seen a female hit that hard.
Oh shit.
Like Jocelyn goddamn was taking off on the nigga, Cuz I would, me and Cuz, I was doing that, Cuz they'd be like, bah, I'd be like, oh shit, what the fuck going on, Cuz, what the fuck, nigga? Nah, but this a different type, you know, Jocelyn a different type of motherfucker. Cuz walking that bit like Xena, you know what I'm saying? The warrior princess, nigga be like, twirl us shit and be like, ah. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck, Cuz, crazy fuck. But that shit, I mean, it ended up right, because that's one of my homies, that's one of my friends, you know what I'm saying, Stevie J, you know what I'm saying? Cuz put me in a different place when I got out of my car accident, and shit just been lit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now tell me about like the reunion when you see like, because at the reunion it always seems like they throw a curveball at y'all.
Always.
What is the wildest curveball you got thrown at a reunion?
It was, what's the shit, the test shit?
The lie
detector test. So I'm like, I know I ain't did this shit, so I'm ready. Like, I'm like, nigga, what's up, nigga? I ain't never took one before, so I'm like, it gotta be truthful, like, you know what I mean? So I go down and I take the shit, and I come back, I'm on stage, and I see one of the executives I'm close with, and they had the
results,
the vanilla folder with the results in their hand, and she did just like she was like that. I was like, what? I'm looking at her like, what? Like, I'm cool, I ain't did shit. Nigga, like, I'm straight. Fuck you talking about? Like, cuz, that motherfucker came back and they were like, you was being untruthful. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? I'm looking around like, I ain't did that shit. I ain't eat that girl pussy and all that shit. I'm on stage trying to, and I was like, you know what? I never do that type of test again, cuz, like, ever again. Cuz I don't know if they, I don't know what they did.
Nah, they definitely finessed
I wasn't even nervous. I was in there answering the question like this. Yes. No. Yes. No. Whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then when it came back, it was like I was nervous. I'm like, nigga, I was calm as a motherfucker. Like,
cause I ain't do shit.
So I was just like, boy, y'all did that shit. Boy, y'all can come up with y'all own results. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. That's crazy because we talked to Sammy earlier and he was like, he can't do reality shows because they control the narrative.
Yeah.
How much of your narrative do you control yourself? Percentage wise, if you could say.
89%.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
89%. Only because like, not even that, because I think I know my worth in that.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I'm an ignorant type motherfucker. So at the end of the day, I throw all my shit away for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, who gonna play with me?
So I can still I can still have me, and I can be me. You know what I mean? Like.
Now I just wonder, man. Now that you're in the reality hip hop, you had a relationship with 50 Cent.
Yeah.
If he's like, hey, Scrap, man, I need you for Power Season 3, man. What role would you want to play?
Whatever they give me. Long as ain't no gay role, like I'm cool.
Yeah, man, no dresses, no gay
role. I'm good. I just want to be something to where I done been before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, cause I feel like me personally, I done been every man you could be. You know what I'm saying? I done been lame before. I done been fake. I done been clown before. I done been real. I done been lit. I done been every nigga you can be. I done jacked the nigga. I done got jacked. You feel what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
How it go?
They live the life. I'm curious. What would you say, and how would you describe the importance of Lil Jon to the city of Atlanta?
Everything. Cause everything. He switched the whole climate of music in Atlanta. Cause we were just on Outkast and T.I. and all that shit.
Yeah.
So when Cuz came, he put a dent in that bitch. Cuz like we was in that bitch. I'm in the club, nigga, fighting niggas just cause of the energy. Now I don't even know these niggas. Like, I mean, they'd be like, nigga just sitting there like, cuz the nigga just hit me, cuz what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just all that. Like, just all the energy, nigga. No, I was just telling my nigga earlier, like, they seen me last week from the tour shit. I come out the hotel, nigga, all the jewelry on, everything. Nigga, like, you was real rock star shit. I'm like, nah, nigga, I used to be with Jon, nigga. That's all we was on, rock star shit. Yeah. We go crazy and then wake up like, ain't nothing happened, nigga. Like, damn. For real. Like, reset. I done been around this nigga fucking the bitch and the bitch calling my name. Oh, I was like, I just walked in the room. I'm like, Scrappy, bitch, what going on, bitch?
Yeah. Man, when y'all was doing y'all thing, man, it felt like y'all was really holding down for the South. The niggas wasn't really respecting it. They was take. Hey, man, the South is ruining the game. Yeah. Y'all had to really deal with that shit. But did you?
Yeah, they still do it. They still do it.
But did you when y'all was doing it? Did you realize how legendary the movement that y'all was doing?
Nah, we was just trying to make it legendary. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't, you know, when you in it, you in it. You know what I'm saying? And when you hearing everything going on, you like, you know, you walk past and I still hear this to this day. It's like, cause it started in New York. It's like, that's hip hop. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, that ain't hip hop is wherever it's popping at, nigga.
Amen.
I mean, that's what we seen with y'all. Mm-hmm. Wherever Barrow it was popping at, that's what y'all call hip hop. So now it's like, it's the world. So now we part of the shit. And before y'all even had that, we had poems and shit like that. So we all been on that shit. Y'all just put us on game how to use that shit a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Another level, you know what I'm saying? So it like, you know, it's a black person's level up, our black people level, we leveled up with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We got something from that. That's our baby, that's our birth, you know what I'm saying? So it like, shit, nigga, the whole country was on that shit. You feel me? We still on that shit.
Man, we've seen the music evolve so much. We was at Krunk music, then we went to trap music, then we went to drug music.
No. You went to snap music.
Snap
and then
music.
You went to drug music.
Then the drug music, now we're in drill. And drill seems to be taking us to a place of like
and
where...
you missed something. You missed the first two. You missed gangster rap.
Oh, yeah.
And you missed conscious rap.
Yeah, definitely. The state of music now, it just seems so dark. What are your thoughts about like just what's going on right now in the game as far as music?
Well, I mean, it's like what we put into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the only reason it is where it's at now because that's what everybody want. They want dark shit. You know what I'm saying? We can't get mad at the world because they want dark shit.
Yeah.
A nigga that's in the business and making money, he gonna give a motherfucker what he want.
Oh yeah.
Because I know how to make my money. You know what I'm saying? I know that if I do this, I'm gonna get some money. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got time to worry if it's gonna help my community or gonna delete my community.
Yeah. that from Krunk music to drill music, back in the, like you said, niggas used to fight.
Yeah, the same shit. Now niggas kill.
Now niggas shooting. Like, what are your thoughts when you see young niggas fuck fight? They don't even fight no more. They don't work out. They just be like, I ain't gonna fight that nigga.
Sure. You gotta look at it. The patience and the mindset of a young nigga then went like this. It's not, you know, we not looking at it like, we not looking at shit like, oh, I'm gonna think about that real quick. Nigga like, fuck that shit, nigga. It's on, nigga. I ain't, cause niggas get fucked up with what you know what I'm saying? Cause niggas, like I say, everybody going through trauma, everybody got problems. But when you tap into that problem to a nigga and you don't even know that's his problem, and you wondering why he mad and why he on you like that, cuz like that's his problem. Like you just tapped into that shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. I always feel like social media play a big part. Niggas don't want to take no L on camera. Nigga don't want to.
I mean that's normal though.
Yeah.
That's the normal. The normal is like, I'll fight you in the back, my nigga. Like, I ain't really trying to go through all this extra shit with the people and shit like that. But the new shit is like, nah, nigga, fuck that. Nigga, we gonna do it right here, nigga.
The phones.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Even if it's a bully. the bully want to get the credit off of being the nigga that can't beat him. You know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean, me personally, I be like, that's sucker shit. You a lame.
Exactly.
You a lame nigga to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it used to be. Like,
yeah, like you a lame nigga to me. A nigga, I'm gonna tell you, a nigga, real shit, a real nigga, gonna be like, hey, bro, look, let's go in the back real quick. If he know you gonna go with him.
Yeah, win,
if he
lose, or
think,
draw.
If he think you scared of him, nigga gonna be like, bro, it's all good. Hey, bro, quit talking to me like that. Quit trying to handle me, cause it gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But another nigga gonna be like, hey, bro, look, let's go in the back real quick. We ain't gotta make no crowd or none of that shit, bro. Let's just get this shit over with. You know what I'm saying? And just be a man about that shit. But niggas don't want to be a man. They like, hey, man, I'm finna catch Cub right here in front of the cameras and shit like that. And then that same nigga be dead or in jail.
That seems to be the repetition of it all.
Yeah.
Now, if there was a Trillville versus Crime Mob, if DJ Khaled has
How could that happen?
Oh wait, I'm
Wow, how could that happen? Trillville versus Crime Mob? Like, I mean, it sounds good, but it's like, I mean,
It said it sound good.
yeah.
The way these verses are set up, who would you even like to see yourself in the verses with? Is there anybody?
I don't know, like, cause me personally, a versus. How many songs we counted, you?
Yeah,
About 20. I had like 25 with just me plus features and shit that I didn't even know. We was just looking. I was like, damn, this shit. I was like, it's lit.
Yeah, we got.
It's gonna be tough to beat you just cause off of energy in the song.
No. But I'm not gonna start with the heaters.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna start with the heaters. I got shit that'll just impress the crowd.
Right.
Just keep them, lit before the lit shit even come.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I already done, like, I literally done visualized it and done seen it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, anybody. I mean, and they can beat me. I ain't even tripping. Nigga can win, but I'm just letting nigga know, nigga, I got history, nigga. Yeah, I got history. I got ground level shit, nigga. You can't even, like, my shit, like I came on stage tonight, nigga, I just touched the stage, nigga, and motherfucker went crazy. Nigga, last year, nigga, I ain't even touched the mic with Bow Wow. Bow Wow said, come out here, bro. I just stepped out on that bitch, and that motherfucker went crazy. So it just let me know God with me. You know what I'm saying? God got me. He gonna shine his light. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna be in it. You feel me?
Man, now that you got a song right now with my boy Beat King.
Yeah, and Sukihana.
Sukihana.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker is hard, man. Tell us about the resurgence of Lil Scrappy. You know what I'm saying? Tell us about that.
Man, that shit feel good, bro. Like,
that song hard, bro.
Thank you.
But it's like, in order to get to something like that, you gotta be working for a long time. And I've been working for a long time. I done put out hella music that motherfuckers didn't hear and some that they did hear. And you just gotta keep it faithful, right? To your craft and what you really believe in. And I believe in that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I believe that God was gonna do some magical shit, cuz as long as I stay faithful and I stay focused and I stay rushing that shit and busting that shit, one day, it's gonna do a 360, it's gonna come all the way around, you know what I'm saying? It hit me, boom, you know what I'm saying? And it did. So it's like, but at the same time, I stayed in the street, I stayed out, I stayed, so I know what's going on, I'm hip, I'm in it, you know what I'm saying? So once they liked it and they started taking it in, I was like, oh boy, let's get it then. I ain't finna, it feel good because it's like, put it like this. Somebody said this on my Instagram. They seen me at the club last week and they were like, I seen Scrap look over the balcony and he was just looking, he was just staring. And you can tell he missed that shit, that tour life and just being out there just going crazy. And I was like, wow. I was just watching, I was like, wow, that was dope. A dope analysis, I mean not a dope analysis, but analysis that you, I looked at that and I'm like, wow, cause she was in the club and she was a fan. She was a real Scrappy fan. Yeah, she said she seen everybody come in. She seen Trillville, Travis Porter, everybody come in. She said, y'all ain't gonna even believe it. When I seen Scrappy come in, I was done, nigga. I was like, oh, like, so that was a real fan. And she was just like, man, everything went up when that nigga came in, everything. And everybody around me was like, boy, that shit went up. You took that bitch somewhere else. So it just mean like the energy that you got in you, man. If you ain't cocky about it and you just want to just spread it, that shit gonna go. It's gonna spread, and it's gonna keep you going. It's gonna keep me relevant. You know what I'm saying?
Now, thangin' is a different energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's that Freaknik shit.
Yeah. That's that Atlanta shit.
Yeah, that's that real Atlanta
Memphis shit, Alabama type shit, and ratchet shit.
Now, is the ratchet
Texas shit, it's for real.
Is the ratchet shit more fun to do? Like what's I know you get the hype shit, but that ratchet shit just get like a different type of response, a different type of energy.
It's the easiest shit to do because that's me. I'm a ratchet nigga. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just try to be me. Like, as long as I'm me, I can kind of rock with that shit. If I try to get off on somebody else shit, it ain't gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So that ratchet shit, it worked for me. It worked for something. You know what I'm saying? That's just who I am.
Now, if you and Boosie had a ratchet off, who gonna be the most? Who gonna get off the most ratchet shit? The ratchet versus.
We gotta think about that. Because listen, peak game though. Then what I see from Boosie shit. With Boosie shit, they just start rapping his shit.
Oh yeah.
With my shit, they be like, they rap the shit, they going crazy.
Nah, you get niggas moving.
We going crazy. Even Boosie, he got that little ratchet shit, that dance ratchet they be doing.
Yeah. That Louisiana, that ratchet.
That
ratchet, yeah.
That shit is amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
But
that shit is amazing, but it's like with me, when I go up, cuz, I don't even care if you go up with me, cuz I'm gonna go. Like I'm just gonna go, cuz like I don't need no, hey man, you did good, or keep going. Listen. Like I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna close my eyes and vamp out, nigga. Soon as I hear the music play, nigga, I'm gone, I'm out of here.
And if niggas got lick in their system, that Scrappy come
over with, nigga. And I might throw some water on your ass.
Now I gotta ask, cause you got daughters, and you know, we see this resurgence of female rappers where you have situations like the City Girls up.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts as far as when your daughters, you know, they're of age and they start listening to what the City Girls tell them of how to treat a nigga?
Well, I mean, first they gonna listen to their mama. You know what I'm saying? Because their mama a rapper. You know what I'm saying? And the actress. You know what I'm saying?
First and foremost.
They gonna see all her shit and be like, oh, they what I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gonna start with that.
Yeah, and they gonna look at me and they gonna be like, they how a man supposed to have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like a woman, like, I mean, you can't really.
You can't control outside of that.
You can't control it. You
outside of that.
But you can teach it. You know what I'm saying? You can teach them how they supposed to be or how they should be. And if they don't go with that at a certain age, it's like, nigga, that's you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, even with me and my mom and my dad, like, nigga be like, hey, bro, don't do that shit. I be like, bro, like, listen, it's going down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
thank you for the advice.
Yeah, I appreciate the advice. I appreciate it, but because you ain't been where I've been, and you got a quarter there, and I went all the way there, I'm gonna need you to sit back. You feel me? Let me hold this shit.
Man, what do
and then, I mean, that's with all the kids though. Like when my kids get bigger, they gonna be like, Daddy, man, sit your ass down, bro. And I'm be like, look, I'm gonna go get this paper.
Can you be 60 performing Head Bussa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause Jay-Z still performing.
Head Bussa never ever. Which one? If you just had to throw on one song to get on a nigga ass, Head Bussa.
If I had to get on a nigga, I mean, those two different songs like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? Like Head Bussa, somebody ass gotta get beat. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta get these hands, these paws. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Never ever. It's an energy beat. I mean, it's an energy song. So it's like. When you hear that never ever, it make you want to say that. It make you want to just say never ever, ever in your fucking life. Like, man, listen, I've been on tour and that's all I hear. I don't even have to say the shit. You know what I'm saying? Bro, the crowd say it.
And I feel the same way because when Head Bussa came on, niggas got worried. Niggas.
Oh nah, listen, bruh. Listen, I done got banned. I done got banned from clubs and cities because. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I start my shit, niggas get to fighting and shoot, niggas dead, niggas
like, oh shit.
Somebody limping, you know.
God damn. Man, explain to me the 50 Cent era, man, because for a minute you joined G-Unit, that kind of was just like out of nowhere.
Nah, that was my partner, man. Like 50, like he one of them dudes that I felt like I was in a bind and he didn't know me like that. He knew me and we you know, kicked it and shit, but he didn't know me like that to just help me. And I had gotten in a situation where it was bad. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't rap, I couldn't do nothing because I couldn't talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not like that. And 50 hit me because we had the same management. Violator, Chris Lhhatl, shout out to Chris Lhhatl, Laura Dobbins, and Mona Scott.
Yeah.
man, cuz hit me and say, hey, what's up, nigga, you good? And I'm like, who the fuck is this? He was like, this 50, nigga, this 50. I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, I had just got to the hospital, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, what's up, bro? What going on? He was like, hey, bro, I heard what happened. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be there to help you because I know how when shit happen like that, like the record labels, everybody just turn the other cheek and go somewhere, act like it ain't going on, and like you just not there, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, that's exactly what's going on. Ain't no Lil Jon, ain't no me, ain't nobody helping me. You know, at the time, you know what I'm saying? Because John was on tour. It was, you know, when you down bad, like you feel like ain't nobody with you.
Ain't nobody at who called me? God damn.
Exactly. So 50 was like, nigga, I got you, nigga. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna hit up Warner Brothers, nigga. We gonna make them give you woo woo. Yeah. And I was like, cool. So when he did that, cause we was already kicking it before that, and then once he did that, I was like, oh shit. He was like, yeah. He said, I'm gonna put John. He said, I'm gonna talk to Eminem about putting Lil Jon on the anger management tour. And he said, that way I can kind of like cool him down with fucking with me, and then we can both put you out. And I was like, hell yeah. I was like, I was like,
set the play. This is what I'm here for.
And Lil Jon.
Come on now.
Hell yeah, I'm with it.
Come on, at the height? Oh.
Man, so, but you gotta think, it wasn't my height, it was John height.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It was 50 height. Like I was new nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I'm boiling off they shit, just going back and forth. And that shit just went up one day, man. That shit went up so good, and I found out how to balance that shit, the gangster shit and the Krunk shit. Because I was around 50 all the time with the gangster shit, and around John all the time with the Krunk shit. And I was like, oh, that's how you cut me. I used to be on Krunk fighting shit, and nigga gonna die like that, you know what I'm saying? But some gangster shit, you like, oh, okay, let me plan this shit different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Now I gotta ask, cause you know, your car incident, of course, touched the world. And it also was a resurgence of your career, and someone else had went through the same thing to, kind of kick off his situation, which is Kanye West. Yeah. Cause you in the celebrity world, I gotta just get your thoughts on it. When you see the situation that's going on with Kanye now, where everyone's snatching him down, I heard he just walked in the Skechers today, like, hey, let's talk.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts when you see that from, again, you're in this game. You know what it means to know your words and watch your words and make sure you maneuver through this correctly.
Right.
What are your thoughts when you see what's happening to him and how easily it's given to you could be taken away?
I feel like he was arrogant at one point, you know what I'm saying? But I feel him. I feel what he's saying. I feel it. I was telling my people, I feel like black people is the worst when it comes to criticism.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they will see all the other races jump on this one black person, and then they gonna go jump on them too, knowing that these people been killing us and they've been doing everything, and then these people say, oh, look what he's doing to the Jews. And Cuz said, well, black people were the first Jews. We can go let's go back. But when he said that, because none of the Jews never want to say, let's talk about the original shit. They be like, no, because we don't even know about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know about this shit. But it's 12 tribes, my nigga. It's 12 tribes and when you say 12 tribes, those are the 12 tribes that's still going on to this day. You know what I'm saying? Same tribes. It's the Asian motherfucker, the black motherfucker, the white motherfucker. You got a whole bunch of motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? So it like, when he went on that rant, he was trying to say something, but he just didn't know how to say it the right way. You know what I'm saying?
I saw him trying to kind of word it.
He was trying to do it, but he too emotional. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna just, like I said, I'm an emotional dude, so I can see an emotional nigga when I see one. You know, when I see one, I know one when I see one. Yeah. So I'm like, damn, cuz I even put that shit on my Twitter the other day. I'm like, everybody down in this man. And the majority of people that's down in him are black people. And like my homie Chu said, he was like, nigga, y'all talking about, you lost $1 billion, nigga, you ain't even got 1,000.
Right.
But you trying to down this man that can help you, all the black people, because he got $1 billion, he could have helped you. But you're trying to take him down with the white people. Why are you trying to help them? They don't help us when they people fuck up, they help their people. They be like, shit, I don't give a fuck how the black people think, I'm gonna help my people. China, Asian, I'm gonna help my people. Black people be like, I'm gonna turn on my people. Let's take them down. You know why it is? Because niggas is jealous.
Amen.
They already got us in a place to where we jealous of each other. Like, so if you got more money, I want to take you down first because you got more money. The little nigga in the hood just said the same shit you said. The white person where they stayed been saying it. The Asian, I seen the Asian get on there and say, black people are stupid. Because they follow a religion and a history that they know nothing about, and it was just given to them. And that's a famous Asian person. Nobody ever said that, and I know a whole bunch of black people seen it. I know that because I seen them when I went down the list. I was like, whoa. But soon as a nigga like you, a nigga that you look like, say it, and you see all the white people, all the other races jumping on it, you be like, shit, I ain't got the money he got, man. Fuck that nigga, man. Fuck that nigga. Go down, nigga. You be like, nigga, y'all the stupidest nigga in the world, nigga. You know why? Because he could have helped you. He could have helped you. Yeah, long down the line, he could have helped you. You'd have been one of the niggas he would have helped. But you don't know that. Yeah, we skin people. You know what I'm saying? We got the same color, my nigga. Quit being stupid. Get with him. Don't get him down because that nigga got more money than all of us. So get up under that nigga, like how we do all the rap niggas, get up under them niggas and see how we can, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause
we gotta do something. Don't down the nigga. Like, find a way. You know what I'm saying? Find a way we can use this nigga. If he gonna act dumb, then we gonna use this nigga. And we're gonna get what we're gonna do. We're gonna make the black community strong, but the black community is only half, I ain't gonna say half, it's a quarter of us that wanna be strong. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody else wanna be like this. I mean, we see it.
Right.
I seen that when I seen that girl shoot that dude the other day, that fireman that was on that
Boy, what?
teenager. I said, hey, bro, that's the first. Hallelujah. I said, amen. Not that he died, because I feel like human life that's precious. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a God made. That's a being. You know what I'm saying? Somebody parent is hurting somewhere. Somebody kid is hurting somewhere. Not about the life, but the fact that I just seen one of my people help actually, not talk about it, not get their camera, their phone out, but them folk got down and dirty and said, man, I'm finna do this. I'm finna do this, no matter what. Like, even if I gotta die doing this shit, cuz was slapping cuz in the head with a hand, and I was like, man, that's some disrespectful shit. A man would've been like, hey, bitch, hold on, cuz, like, you chill out, cuz, I'm gonna turn this shit on you in a minute, goddamn. I'm on this nigga head, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it just showed you, like, it showed you a black woman for real. I'm gonna tell you, it showed you it showed you how real a black woman is, cause all the other videos that done been shot was by a black man. All the black men doing like that. Hey, bro, I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, I called the police, bro, and I'm filming this shit. Nigga right there just dying. Nigga just.
I'm filming it. Don't worry, I got you, bro. We gonna avenge you.
Nigga gasping for. I'm like, cuz, when I was a little nigga, I seen one of my niggas in trouble, nigga. Well, you getting jumped, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Police, nigga. We used to fight police. We done fought everybody. Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's life. That's a life right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like that instant right there, that young black girl right there, it wasn't even the older black chick that grew up in this shit, that should have the fight in her. It's a young black chick. They were like, bro, I'm not even gonna let you do this shit. Like, I done seen it before and how it end up. She didn't do it till he did like that. When he did that, she was like, oh yeah, no.
You know what's so crazy? It done got to the point to, they see a firearm put on her. He wasn't even worried about, girl, you ain't gonna, like he was gonna choke him to death.
Cause he thought it was just gonna be filmed.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, he just.
Yeah, he thought it was just gonna be filmed. Nah, brother. Yeah. We do have some real, like, black women that still got that African shit up in them, bro, and that Indian shit up in them, cause everybody ain't from Africa, you know what I'm saying? Right. Some of us are already here, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, they got that shit in them. Some of them got that shit in them where they gonna make this, we gonna survive, nigga, you know what I'm saying? We gonna stay alive, nigga, we not gonna do that part. That part, I seen that shit and I've been scared of that shit the whole time and now I'm ready.
Right.
That type shit.
Amen. Is Atlanta a scary place now?
It is. But I'm gonna tell you, that shit been like that.
Oh, because
we
watching it, we all on the outside watching it.
Yeah, it been like that. It's just the cameras now, like the phone, everything is digital. Like I used to break in cars, I used to fight, I used to rob, we did all that shit. But now you can actually see the shit. Only thing that's changed is the scariness. I feel like niggas scary when they rob and when they do all that shit because like when we used to do this shit, we robbing for a reason. And we got like something that we want. It's already thought out. Like it's already thought out. You can forget, we know you got it. Like you chill out. You go ahead and chill out with that shit. You know what I mean? We know you got it. But now they'll take that shit and still kill you because they scared. You know what I'm saying? They scared or they think that's what's supposed to happen. Real sucker shit. Sucker shit.
Scrap, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm in my 30s and I ain't never been to Atlanta. I ain't never personally been to Atlanta, which is crazy. But I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Is the BBL an epidemic out there? Like, is it really going crazy out there?
Nah, the BBL is a epidemic in America. That's America. Oh no, I see it in Dallas, Houston, New York, LA. I mean, I'm gonna tell you what it really is, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Atlanta is just a hub where they come through at. They come through and they go to their city. They go to where they from. You will see them on the airplane, but then they going to their city. Like they ain't coming to stay in Atlanta. They going to a connecting flight. You feel what I'm saying? Cause Atlanta, I'm gonna tell you something about Atlanta, Georgia, Texas, Alabama, Florida, the South states. They already made with that shit. Yeah. They grandma fix shit to where when they get older, they already on that shit. Now, when you come from them other places, your family come from the other places, and y'all not hip to the down south how we get down, then you gonna see the difference. Then you gonna have to go get that. Yeah, I'm talking about the skinniest girl got a bump. You feel what I'm saying? In Atlanta, like in Texas, like nigga, the skinniest girl got a bump. Like you be like, oh, you got a little ass on you, okay? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
A nigga once told me, he's like, if you got a bad bitch, don't take her to Atlanta because she gonna be gone. Because them niggas paying bills and buying purses.
No. That's just social media though.
Okay.
That's social media. If you got a bad bitch, keep her off of social media because she's seeing everybody that got something. They don't gotta go out to see a person that got something. They can look on their phone and be like, damn, this nigga got more than mine. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real.
And what would you say right now is the state of Atlanta hip hop? We see cats like Gucci Man who is grabbing artists out of Memphis a lot because Memphis is.
Well, Gucci Man not from Atlanta though. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, you're right.
Like when your blood from somewhere, like you gonna just stick to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you ain't never seen a real Atlanta nigga move out of Atlanta.
It's facts.
T.I. still there.
We had Jody Breeze
still there.
Jody Breeze still
ain't, he from the state, but it's like when you from that state, it's hard. Like it's hard for me. Like I done moved to places. But I done came right back. I'm like, but I don't like that shit, bro. Like I like the city, bro. Like my mama, you know what I'm saying? My shit, bro. Like, cause it just like I feel like Atlanta just that shit different, bro. Like that shit like.
When it comes to the hip hop world, y'all birthed superstars, but it seemed like
the South birthed superstars.
The South birthed superstars.
The South, yeah.
Is Atlanta still? Cause I used to hear the stories was. You take it to the DJs. You record the record. You take it to the strip club. Strip club will take it to the DJs. DJs radio. It was a process.
Yeah, it's a whole process.
Is that process still there to blow an artist?
It's still there, but the streaming world done got it to where you can do that or you can do that, but you're gonna have to do both of them to actually climb the ladder. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to do both of them, the old school and the new school, to get what you're trying to get. You know what I mean?
Now,
you seen that on Drumline too. Cuz said we want to win this shit, but I'm gonna mix it in with some old school and some new school so we can get across what we trying to get across. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go, not for real. Cause you gotta make the dumb motherfuckers, or you gotta make the people that don't remember, and you gotta fill in the new people what to download and what to link. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
Man, before we get out of here, I just got one more question, brother. You were the Prince of Krunk.
Prince of the South.
Prince of the South.
Yeah.
Prince of the South.
Yeah.
Whatever be the king.
I stand on that.
Yeah. Will you ever transform to the king of the South?
I will. Once Once God tell me you there.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And I got to get your thoughts because, this couch right here had a guy named Charleston White who went at T.I. And that situation from a man from Atlanta, when you see that, I'm just curious. What are your thoughts on that situation? Because, again, shout out T.I. His son is old enough to handle his own, but it's still his son. And you got a man who's from this area that's just...
Well, I'm going to put it like this. He's not grown. A woman is grown at 18. A man is still a kid at 18.
Nah, and I feel the same way. I got a son that's that age. So.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, my daughter finna turn 18. I would have definitely did the same thing T.I. would have did. Me personally, you get in mine, and I know the person that you is, you a police nigga, we both can call the police at the same time. I'm coming to where you at, and I'm gonna call the police once I punch you in your shit. Or right before I punch you in your shit. Getting at my kid though. You can get at me all day, I ain't gonna say nothing, you know what I'm saying? I might, but not for real, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It depends on what you're talking about, you know what I'm saying? But at my kid, niggas don't do that when they babies. What the fuck you think they gonna do once we done raised them motherfucker all these years? Like I done put all my time and effort in this shit to raise this kid, and you finna act like you finna knock him off? Hey brother, listen, the kid ain't coming, I'm coming. And you can knock me off, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I hope you get to it. You better be on it when I get there, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this, on the flip side of it, Charleston White is on the same thing Kanye West on. Yeah. Niggas just wanna hold up the mirror and show black people who they really are. Black people get mad at that shit. When a nigga be like, y'all ain't gonna do shit, y'all ain't gonna hold the camera, y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all out there killing your own kind. Why I need to support you when you talking bad on us? I need to go support the white people. It's a flip. It's like we don't get it. We don't get the fact that like we our worst enemy. Like black people are our worst enemy. Like it's like not them niggas. Like they kind of been let up off us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like they like shit. We ain't gotta do shit. These motherfuckers like we'll throw something out that these motherfuckers just attack the nigga like they self like. Can you see that shit? Like motherfucker be like, hey, go throw some shit out there about woo cause he the most famous nigga, right? He the most famous nigga, right? Cause what Jay-Z say, you still a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Throw the shit out there about that nigga. And guess what? We ain't even gotta say nothing. The black people, they gonna bring them down. Once they hear it, they ain't even did no research. These motherfuckers like, oh, bring them down. Because it's a lot of hating in the black communities, nothing but hate. And they hate to see another motherfucker make it, you know what I'm saying? And that's the down part that people go through because I've been through that. I've been through looking at another person and having that desire that I wanna make it, but I can't get it, and I don't know how to get it. This motherfucker know how to get it. I'm still broke in the hood, and I'm looking at this nigga like, nigga, how you get that? What you mean, how you get it, bro? Like, that nigga work for that shit. That nigga working, you don't see that nigga? How you want it? You want it given to you? You won't even know how to build it back up if it fall then. If I give it to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, cuz, like, I just feel like once we start doing these classes on how to be black, bro, that's when we'll get it. Like I say, Kanye West, it was crazy because he was just talking about us. He wasn't really talking about them. He was talking about us. Yeah, and Charleston White, he always talk about us. You know what I'm saying? So when you hold that shit up and you be like this y'all niggas. This all y'all niggas, y'all clown ass niggas. Niggas get mad because somebody got the nuts to say that shit against all us. They already beating on us and killing us. You gonna talk about us too? No, nigga, you talk about another person in your hood every day. You talk about them cause they got a new car. You mad. Like you mad cause the nigga in your hood, he the top nigga in the hood. Like everybody love him. You just mad. Like, why are you mad? Niggas wouldn't be mad if they just mind their own business. Like I don't know what that nigga got going on. I don't care. I'm just gonna do what I do.
How do you think we get past that? We was just being there talking about this shit in the barbershop. Niggas was down on Kanye and I was like, shit, I'm still buy some Yeezys. They don't give a fuck.
Hey bro, listen, let me tell you something, bro. I never go, I've been typing this shit every day, bro, on different platforms. I never go on Yeezy. I never go down on Ye. You feel what I'm saying? I never put them down. I tell him about himself, but I ain't gonna put him down and be like, oh, you don't belong to us. How, nigga? How can you say how, Sway? How? How I don't belong to y'all?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The nigga talked about Jews and black people got at him.
That's how I go.
I was sitting there like, bro, I am frustrated and I'm delirious right now. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out how these people get on us. They get on our head every day. Did you see the...
Bernie.
Listen, bro, shout out to Jewish people because I love Jewish people. I love white people, I love black people, I love all people because we human, all of us is human. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different color, you know what I'm saying? And we gotta get that in the head because you got different color crayons. They the same thing, but they just different colors. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we is. That's all we is. Like, nigga can't get that shit through their head. I done seen a white person that look like a black person. You just white, nigga.
Right.
You just fucking white. You feel what I'm saying? I seen an Asian person that act like a nigga, but you are Asian. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, at the end of the day, I just be looking at that shit, and the only way we're gonna get through that shit and get there is if we start looking at each other and having those real conversations with each other. Like, you know how we had a little community group coming, like everybody coming somewhere, motherfucker gotta look at the motherfucker and be like, bro, you fucked up. You ain't shit. We know you ain't shit. And one of us gonna knock you off. You keep fucking people over here. For real. We gonna fuck you over. Not the police. We gonna fuck you over. Once a nigga be scared of his own community, once a black man scared of his own community, cuz, and he looking around, he like, they gon' get me if I fuck us up. Not fuck up, but fuck us up. You know what I'm saying? Once we say that, everybody gonna be like, oh. But what do we got? It's always a dummy out the crowd, cuz, always a dummy. And in the world that we live in, this big, small world, it's probably 1 million of them motherfuckers. So it's hard to get back. It's hard to have slavery movies and black movies that got black people getting hit with water hose and dogs. That's all my shit. I'm like, we see this shit. We see this shit and we still see it every day, and y'all are still on the other team. Black people are still on the other team. Because you got more money than me, I'm gonna be like this. Well, he shouldn't have been out there then.
Don't bite the hand.
Don't, what? God?
Man, ain't nothing more complex than a nigga with a lot of money. They don't
Man.
want. We trying to hold on to that shit.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck that up.
And money don't hold itself. Money spend, bro. Like, it don't want to be held. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, black community, white community, I don't give a fuck what community you in. If you ain't spending in the right places, your community gonna go down. You feel me?
Man, Scrappy, thank you, man.
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Knowledge.
Message.
Nah, cause I ain't that type nigga. I'm an ignorant nigga, bro. Like, I can get ignorant, but I can't use what God gave me and just want to gain fans off being ignorant. Cause people like that shit. They like ignorant. You know what I'm saying? So when you get on somebody, they be like, oh, you seen that scrap shit? That nigga talk crazy. I don't do it cause of that. I do it cause, like, motherfucker, like, same way everybody else do it, like, motherfucker need that mirror, bro. And they need the right person. Cause I never put on a White Lives Matter shirt. You feel what I'm saying? Even though I think all lives matter, I never put on that shirt because I know how much we done been through. You know what I'm saying? And what we still go through. So my whole thing is we just need somebody sane. Sane. If you gonna be at the top of it, bro, be sane. We got Jay-Z because he not doing what Kanye doing, and everybody give Jay-Z more props than Kanye, but Kanye actually done been in the community and trying to move some shit for black people, not this artist or that artist that's gonna give me, I'm talking about real people.
Man,
People.
Bro, I think you can do it, bro, because the only thing is, bro, niggas just scared to die behind this shit. Niggas don't want to, it ain't no real
Get canceled.
Right, they just scared to be canceled.
Chew. Fuck. My ring, cuz. Where the fuck is my ring? Not this one. The big one.
Oh, we got to go. Real life street star, thank you, brother.
I got to go.
You got to find this ring.
No,
Real life. Thank you, brother. You are a real life street star.
Hey, I got a diamond studded, nigga. Celebrity studded now.
Yeah. Oh, no, close up.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for coming, brother, man. We've enjoyed you, man. It's been a wealth of knowledge, man. You are a real life street star.
I appreciate. Hold on. Was that already put together?
What?
What you just said? It sounded like you knew that already.
I'm true to this.
It's dope, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Shout out Real Street Stars, nigga.